Hello everyone and welcome to OGspot. With the 2.4 patch being live already, there were some interesting changes brought up to D2R, and that's why our Sazabi Holy Free Zealer got buffed in two ways, and that's what we're gonna discuss in this video. So for those of you which are not aware what this character and build setup is, I'm gonna explain now. Starting up with the strength value of 100 and our points distribution. This is our 88 level paladin. We've got 70 dexterity, we've got 350 vitality and absolutely nothing into energy. You can see our stats so far, and that's everything without CTA buff, neither enchant proc or holy shield being casted. So our zeal damage so far is a little bit over 2.7k. The pulse damage from the Holy Freeze aura is being significantly boosted up to 648 at the moment before pre-buffing. Our zeal attack rating is slightly over 4.6k. Our defense is a little bit low at the moment, but that's gonna change significantly. Our life pool is quite decent. Our resistances are looking pretty nice as well. So let's have a quick look over the advanced stats page, starting up with the damage reduced by 16%, 21% life stolen per hit, replenish life 2, 28% extra gold from monsters, 9 to light radius, 100% to attack speed, which is really good amount, 70% to faster unlock, so extremely good mobility on this character, 30% to faster hit recovery, 30% faster block rate, poison length reduced by 75%, half freeze duration, 318% damage to demons, that's a significant damage to demons, put it that way. Attackers take lightning damage of 15, this applies a mini stun effect whenever we got hit. 10% chance of open wounds, 15% chance of crushing blow, 48% of deadly strike, so that's a really decent amount there. 20 to lightning absorb, cold absorb 20%, as well as the cannot be frozen mode, which is extremely important for a Zealer class. Now, the skill tree, starting up with defensive auras, we got a single point into defiance, just because it's a synergy for the Holy Shield skill. Maxed out resist cold, synergy for the Holy Freeze aura. 11 points into salvation. Another synergy for the Holy Freeze aura. Ideally, I'd like to put even more points into it, but that comes with the levels, so that's it at the moment. Offensive auras now, starting up with 1 to Might, 1 to Holy Fire, and maxed Holy Freeze, so that's about this page. Combat skills, 1 to Smite, 1 to Sacrifice, 1 to Holy Bolt, 1 to Charge, 1 to Blessed Hammer, maxed out Zeal, this is our main attack and source of attack rating, that's why this one is maxed out instead of the Sacrifice, which is gonna do a little bit more physical damage, but we're targeting the attack rating by maxing out this skill instead. We've got maxed out Holy Shield, really important skill for the Zealer, boosting up our survivability basically, that's what it does. So that's about the skill tree now. Let's have a quick discussion over the Mercenary. It's a Desert Mercenary from Act 2 with the Might Aura. It's been equipped with really nice ethereal obedience made in a treasure base, and is also wearing Andario's Visage soaked with Brow Rune, smoke made into a lacquered plate, so his resistances are nice, his damage output is significant, 3.5k before the aura kicks in, and his defense is a little bit over 3k, his life before CTA is almost 2k. So his advanced stats page is 8 life stolen per hit, 20% increased attack speed, decent amount of faster hit recovery, minus 25% target defense, 40% of crushing blow, minus 25% enemy fire resistance, which is working really nice with the enchant proc he's getting. So that's about the Mercenary. Now let's discuss why this character and build got buffed. First up, starting with the Holy Freeze aura, the damage scaling now works much differently, and basically, depending on the proximity of the enemies, you can hit them with ultimately double damage compared to what it was doing before. Now, our cold damage on the pulse attack is 319 up to 648, that's before CTA, and enemies are slowed by 56%, so that's a significant amount. Also, there is added cold damage of 1600 to our attacks, and basically we're swinging really quick with the Sazabi sword. Now, quick discussion over the gear. So, starting with the weapon being soaked with the shell rune just to get additional attack speed. Indestructible weapon, so you don't have to spend a lot of gold on repairs. Decent stat boots, as well as damage to demons coming from this weapon. The helmet being soaked with a rare jewel just to get a little bit of extra bonuses. So 1 to all skills, 5 to minimum damage, 14 to attack rating, 100 to defense, 3 to strength, replenish life, lightning and fire resistance. So not that good helmet, but works very well with the rest of the set. So the armor is decent, again being soaked with a rare jewel, so 30% faster hit recovery, 8 to maximum damage, 300 to attack rating against demons, 400 to defense, 25 to strength, 9 to energy, 57 to life, poison resist 24, and 28% of extra gold from monsters. Some of the options are coming from the rare jewel. So that's about the Sazabi set. Now the boots are as follows. Gold Riders, of course, these are the best damage output boots for a meta character. And the amulet being High Lord's Wrath, that's 1 to all skills, 20% increased attack speed, 1 to 30 lightning damage, and 33% deadly strike based on character level. Extremely powerful option, this one. Lightning resist 35 and attackers take lightning damage of 15. So this one stacks quite nicely with the belt in terms of the elemental damage output. Combined lightning damage is really nice. So the belt is giving us 20 to strength, 20 to vitality, and the most important part is the 10 to maximum lightning resist with the 20 to lightning absorb. Really good survivability item. Combining that with the rest of the gear, survivability goes through the roof. So our shoot is Herald of Zakarum soaked with a perfect diamond jewel just to get additional all resistances. And this one's particularly low roll, that's why it hasn't been upgraded, and I'm not planning of upgrading it until I get a better replacement for this piece. The boots are not upgraded as well, so you can benefit dramatically by upgrading these two pieces. The defense gonna go up significantly, so that's something to consider. The gloves which we're using are Lava Galt, another source of elemental damage, this time fire, 2% chance to cast level 10 enchant on striking. This is our attack rating booster. Really powerful gloves. We're also benefiting from the fire resist coming from this gear piece. The rings we're using, first one being the Raven Frost with 22 dexterity and a lot of attack rating on this one. The other one, rare ring with a lot of attack rating, decent life leech, some life and all resistance coming from it. On weapon switch we got Paladin Spirit Shield and CTA just to buff ourselves. In terms of charms, simple, nothing too crazy here. Of course you can benefit by wearing much better charms than these. Ideally you'd like to wear 20 life and 3 to maximum damage and 20 to attack rating charms, but those are extremely rare and extremely expensive. But that's what I'm gonna aim for at some point. Ideally, you want to populate all of your charms by charms which are generating as much as possible life for you, because you're gonna benefit dramatically from the increase maximum life of 27, which is coming from this set. And yeah, that's about it pretty much. And the second reason why this character and builds got buffed is the added damage reduction bonus coming from the Sazabi set. Basically this set was giving all these options, but before the patch we didn't have that damage reduced by 16%, and now after the 2.4 being live, we got this option added to the Sazabi set, and this is bringing it to another level. Basically it's got much stronger now, put it that way. Of course, if you want, you can increase that even further by adding up some burr runes into your gear, but I don't know if you'd like to invest that much into that set. That's an interesting topic, and of course if you really like to recreate this set and you're somewhat wealthy, I recommend doing it. This is gonna add decent amount of survivability, so you can pretty much double the damage reduction with 2 burr runes. You can go up to 32%, and this is super strong, put it that way. So this character is performing much better than what it was even before. and still super cheap build and very strong, put it that way. Now let's quickly show him in action so you get an idea how he performs. We're on Hell difficulty. We're gonna buff with CTA. We're gonna buff with Holy Shield. So now our attack rating, we don't have our attack rating proc yet, but that's gonna change in a matter of seconds once we start attacking. We're gonna proc our, there it is. So now after enchants being procced, our attack rating goes up to almost 6k, and as you can see we're on Hell difficulty, absolutely smashing through those monsters with absolute ease. They haven't even been able to hit us, and we basically slaughtered them within seconds. So this character and this build in this setup is really strong. It can definitely clear all of the game content without any problem. You can do Ubers with him, you can do PvP as well, it's quite fun. Of course the PvP aspect of this build is quite limited because he's a Zealer, he's not a Charger, he's not a Smiter, so he's not a Hammered in, either a caster of any type, and this is extremely limiting your PvP options, but still it's possible to do some Zero duels or Paladin versus Barb or things like that. So in terms of PvE, super strong. You got the really good mobility with this build. You've got a super strong crowd control coming from the Holy Freeze aura. You've got a massive slow of 56%. You've got a massive damage boost in terms of elemental damage. We deal massive amounts of cold damage. We deal significant amounts of lightning and fire damage as well. We're also proccing some interesting effects, and yeah, now the build is basically buffed up and he's much stronger to what he was before, so nothing to complain here. Give him a try if you haven't yet. Consider the Sazabi set, definitely much stronger set now compared to what it was. Also can be used on Barbarian Mercenary from Act 5, so consider that as an option maybe. And that's gonna bring us to the end of this video, guys. I hope you liked it, I hope it's been interesting for you. Stay tuned for the next one, and I'll see you later. Bye!